Today I'm going to teach you how to make a healthy homemade spooky jello for Halloween. First, start by making the juice. I just used a can of frozen juice. I used about 2.5 cans of water to the can of juice. Blended it all together. And then I separated it into 3 parts. Into one small bowl, I put 1 cup of juice. Into a saucepan, I put 3 cups of juice. And into a metal bowl, I put the remainder of the juice, whatever was left over. I added 5 tablespoons of gelatin powder. And when you add the gelatin powder into the juice, you want to mix it really, really good so that you saturate it, because you don't want clumps of gelatin as you're trying to mix it up with the juice later. And the juice is also on medium in the saucepan, medium heat. Like I said, just check to make sure there's no clumps. After the juice heats up almost to a boil, then I like to add the hot juice into the bowl with gelatin and mix it around just to kind of cool the juice down, but then you also have to make sure that you melt every bit of gelatin, because if you've missed any clumps, then it turns out grainy and just gross. So that's why most of the juice went into the saucepan, the warm saucepan, because you want to make sure that all of the gelatin dissolves in the juice. And then I combined the remainder of the juice to kind of help it cool down a little bit. And then to help it cool down even faster, then I put it in the bowl just so that it wouldn't be as hot when it went into the fridge. And I mixed it all together. Really, really good. So crucial. After it cooled down for a little bit, then I set up my plastic cups and I filled them up most of the way. And then I covered them with plastic wrap, which you won't see in the video, but I just covered them with plastic wrap and set them in the fridge overnight. Okay. The next day that I pulled them out, pulled the plastic wrap off, and I got just some Spiderweb that you can buy from the store. Any store sells Halloween crafts. And I just taped it on the sides to hold it in place. I did that to each of the cups, just trying to spread out the spiderwebs as much as you can, because it looks better the more spread out you can make it. And if you want to, you could just do it on the side of the cup, but I liked to cover the top just because it was more spooky feel to me. Each one took about 2 pieces of tape. And then I got the sand ready, and to add it on top, then I got these cool spider rings. You can also find them online or at a lot of different stores. And they're really cool to because they're rings, they just kind of stick to the side of the cup or to the webs. And then I happen to have a spiderweb stand, so I used that to display them at the party I was doing this for, but they just look cool on their own if you want to just do that. And there you have it. Healthy juice jello for a Halloween treat. Subscribe!